Hello listeners and viewers, I'm Brad and this is Offcut Media. Today I'm going to do a new video, and when I say new, a new idea for a video. Today I'm going to do the good, the bad, and the ugly. And today's theme is kids animation. So I'm going to look at 3 examples, one good, one bad, and one ugly. When I mean good, I don't always mean that everything in the animation is going to be amazing. It's more the animation style itself. Story could be lacking or something along those lines. Same goes with bad. The animation might be terrible, but the story might be amazing. But when it comes to ugly, it's all pretty ugly, hideous, however else you want to look at it. For the good, the example is the 2015 adaptation of Stickman. Now, Stickman is a book that's written by Julia Donaldson, and it's illustrated by Axel Scheffler. Now, Axel Scheffler's illustrations from the original book is what makes this animation so well made. We look at how it transforms from the book itself to the screen, and Stickman is probably the best example of this. The brief story of Stickman is that he's a stick who has a family. He decides to go jogging one day and comes across some misadventures and gets further and further away from his family tree.
Stick! Cries the girl with a smile on her face.
The right kind of poo stick for winning the race.
The animation for the adaptation of Stickman is amazing. It lifts right off of its source material. It just looks so well rounded. The colours are amazing, and it just brings the whole story to life. Now, the bad. Before I say anything, Hoodwinked is not a bad movie, just the animation is pretty bad. Hoodwinked is probably one of my favourite kids animated movies. It was made in 2005, follows the story of Little Red Riding Hood, but of course takes it in a completely different way. You've got voice talents of Anne Hathaway and Patrick Warburton, which really stand out within this.
Lots of candles, light them up! Wow, that's nice and bright. What kind of candles are those?
Must be Italian.
However, the animation is pretty bad. Apparently it was independently funded, so it never actually got to where it should be in regards to animation, and it had a very small budget, so a lot of it became less realistic than what they actually wanted, and yeah, it comes off looking pretty bad. And now the ugly. For some people that have been around the internet, you'd know that this is one of the worst movies of all time. If you've never seen it, just Google Food Fight the movie. You'll find it. Food Fight was finally released in 2012, but it had actually been in development hell since 2003. Had a budget ranging from $45 to $65 million. Only made $73,000 back. That's not very good. And it had some good voice talent. You had Charlie Sheen, Wayne Brady, Christopher Lloyd.
May I help you? You must be Leonard, the manager. I'm your new Brand X representative.
But after raising tens of millions of dollars, they actually had a lot of trouble trying to get this done. And watching any bit of this is the ugliest animation you have ever seen in your life. The movie is ugly in regards to story, the characters are god-awful, and the product placement is blatantly obvious, but the animation is just beyond anything else that you'd see. If you want to know more about Food Fight, there is some great videos out there from other YouTubers, so I'm not going to go into it straight away. Yeah, look at some other YouTubers and see what they have to say about it, because it is just one of the worst.
Give us 1 week. Your customers won't know how they lived without Brand X.